There we go. What's going on? That is loud. Live stream, pop up live stream. Will we get anybody on the New Year? Possibly someone. What's going on, fam? Oh, snap. What I can't see is... Okay. All right. What's going on? Whoever is here. I don't think I can actually see comments if y'all are commenting. So appreciate you if you are. Oh yeah, okay, I see your comments. What's up, Gwen? About to do a live reading. Just wanted to check in with the collective real quick because the New Year's is coming in quickly. So I'm just doing a real short collective reading just for the channel. Happy New Year. What's going on, Faith? What's going on? Vija Tarot. I think I know you. We spoke before. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year, Maria Garcia in the building. Am I too close to the camera? It's kind of like bright, so forgive the brightness. What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to check in and do a collective read, a quick read for the collective, pulling out some cards. Happy New Year. What's going on? Yeah, it's feeling real good. You know, 2019 is wrapping up. That's the good news, definitely. Everybody gearing up for 2020. Let's go. We need this new energy to break through real quick. Hey, what's going on? Randomly seen, many blessings and prosperity. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Nia. Miss Cammy, what's going on? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Faith. Hope y'all are enjoying the new year, enjoying the holidays, definitely. Just wanted to break out a quick read for the channel just to give y'all a little treat going into the new year. I know y'all probably, well, people possibly could be busy, you know, having a New Year celebration. But I'm just over here chilling out at the house. So I was like, let me just hop on real quick and do a quick reading. Happy New Year. What's going on, Angela? Manala 99. What's up? Happy New Year to y'all. I'm going to start pulling now since we got a few people in the room. And then we'll wait to see if other people pop in. What's going on? Josie in the building. Long time no see. Alright, so I think that's enough of shuffling. Let's just start to pull a little bit and see what's happening. I'm just going to do like a quick mini read just for the new year coming in and see where that goes. We got the 6. Y'all probably can't even see that. I'll just call it out to y'all because this light is like extra bright. I'll try to turn that down a little bit. We got 6 of Cups. If y'all can see that, I don't think y'all can because of the light. But 6 of Cups energy is the first one out. This will just be for 2020. Trying to tap into the energies of 2020 and beyond. Seeing how the year will come in. Let's check it out. Second card is... As soon as we grab second card. Who all do we have in the chat? What's the signs that we got in here so I can know what energy we pulling from? Cairo, Egypt, what's going on? That's a dope place to be right now. I'm just guessing. Let's see. Cancer is in the building. Okay, we got some water. We got some aquas in the building. Third card out, High Priestess. Taurus in the building. What's going on? Virgo Nation. Aquarius. Okay. We are about to be in that Aquarius energy soon. Taurus is here. I know we got a Capricorn here or something like that. I thought I saw like a Cap. We got Leo, the Lions in the building. Virgo's definitely showing up. Scorpio, that's what I was looking for. That Scorpio energy was good. Let's see. I'm trying to get like a 4th and a 5th card, and then, oh, there we go. Ace of Wands popping out. Happy 11/11 on New York. What's going on? It's 11/11. God, I gotta keep an eye on the clock too, because I don't want to miss the new year. I was trying to do this just before the new year started, so y'all could really still have y'all like new year celebration or bringing in the year. So I'm just trying to make this kind of quick, a quick like 30-minute read. Let's do some futuristic. We are now in the age of Aquarius. Exactly. USO positive, I'm over here giggling. What's going on? Yeah, we got to come with that positive energy for sure. 2019 has been hard enough, so we definitely got to come into 2020 with some positivity. It's 111 over here. Okay, so somebody already had their new year. Was good. I forgot I'm over here on the West Coast now, so I'm like way behind. My fault. All the East Coast people. Texas was good. Already happened. Okay, yeah. I gotta remember. Like I'm in a whole new time zone now, so my fault. My new year hasn't really hit yet. So for everybody already in 2020, like how does it feel? Please let me know, because I've been waiting for it the whole time. Happy New Year. What's good? Are y'all feeling those 2020 energies? ATL now. That's my hometown right there. Atlanta in the building. Originally, what's good? 5 of Pentacles dropped out. All right, y'all. I'm gonna just pick up some clarifiers over here, and then we'll see what's good with this reading. Make it a quick, brief reading, so everybody can get back to their regular life or their program that's scheduled. No more Age of Pisces. No more Neptune. Definitely good. Motivated. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm feeling some of those energies come through for the new year, for real. How you feeling? Are you ready? I am ready. Like, I'm ready for 2020. It's kind of like going into the land of the unknown, you know? Like, I feel like a total breakthrough of energy that's coming through. And it's almost like a lot of the older information or the recycled spirituality that we have been kind of stuck in for 2019 is almost unusable going into 2020. I'm feeling like just this whole new breakthrough of energy, this wave of energy that's kind of coming in, giving us brand new information, brand new consciousness, a new level of awareness to look out of, because this is some uncharted territory that we're going into. So the downloads are definitely coming in for everybody. And I feel 8 a.m. in Cairo. Okay, what's good? Cairo, Egypt. So yeah, I'm just feeling like it's a definite switch up of energy. We're going into that brand new decade, like Angela just said. So a lot going on there, like a lot going on within the collective. Planetarily, we got a lot of changes happening, like just looking into the astrological stuff. It's a lot going on. So yeah, I just want to tap in real quick to see what's happening with these energies. Sorry if I can't talk. All right, let me get one for the Ace of Cups real quick. Ace of Cups. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, yeah, y'all. I do have some January readings that will be coming soon. So if you've been waiting for the January readings, they will be out momentarily. Let's do Ace of Cups. And then I'm just going to start pulling so we can get some of this energy going. I don't want to spend too much time shuffling. And I'll talk about the cards. I'm going to try to show them to y'all, but at the same time, they are it's kind of bright in here, so I'll see if the camera can kind of pick it up. All right, so 2020, January, we're going into it. And starting off, we did get the 6 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see if y'all can see that a little bit. Yeah, Six of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely, I feel going into 2020, we're definitely tapping into this internal playfulness. Um, this Six of Cup energy, soulmate energy, definitely. But I do feel like this is the connection back to ourself, back to our inner child, back to our inner world. A lot of times we lose that connection through circumstances that have been happening, especially in 2019, because it was a lot of shakeups that happened. It was a lot of breaking down of the veil or breaking down of the illusions that kind of are presented to us in this 3D world. So with the Six of Cup energy for January, I do feel like you're almost forced to kind of go into that internal state, go into your internal world and see things from that internal lens or that place of like being connected with yourself, being connected with the universe. Ten of Pentacles is talking about a level of abundance that's here, right? But I am feeling like the abundance will come from the way that you're viewing your reality, right? It's kind of like that saying of you seeing things or living from within and projecting it out on your outward external world. I'm feeling like that's definitely going to have some relevance with us breaking into 2020. Us really feeling that internal vibe, feeling that we're in balance, feeling like we're kind of connected and grounded to that voice or that energy that we feel internally and we project out onto the world. Because a lot of times we do want to grab on to the abundance or to the things to fill that void from the external world, right? Um, but in 2020, we're definitely going to be drawn back to that internal world, the energy that's kind of emanating from our soul, right? Coming in just like, okay, Happy New Year. What's good? What's good? All right. After that, I did pull the Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups energy. That's definitely things that we've been holding on to. I think 2019 was almost forcing us to let go of some things, let go of a lot of different beliefs that we hold, a lot of limiting programming that we definitely have been holding on to, those things that make you feel like you're smaller or make you think that you don't deserve those manifestations that you've been trying to build inside of your mind. Um, so with the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, this could have created a lot of illusions and a lot of confusion when it came down to your path, the clarity of your path, the clarity of your purpose, right? You connecting with your destiny, you wanting to build that abundance or have that lifestyle that you want to live that takes you into that abundant life or the harmonious lifestyle. Four of Cups speaks of the limits and beliefs that need to be let go, right? The deep programming that we kind of grew up on, that we were raised in, that society taught us, that our teachers taught us, right? That we have kind of held on to so tightly and held on to like in a way where we weren't able to let it go, because this is subconscious programming that we're talking about, right? That runs on a subconscious level that you really consciously don't even notice. And how you manifest or how you create your reality is through the subconscious realm, right? So our subconscious a lot of times is creating the things in our life that we consciously don't even realize is happening. This is what the Four of Pentacles is talking about, kind of expanding that subconscious programming, those limiting beliefs, letting go of the things that no longer serve us, letting go of those subconscious programs that's been running in the background, creating the illusions, the confusion, right? Seven of Cups, too many choices, too many options. Which way do I go? Do I go straight or do I go right? Do I go left? This is that energy that I feel like those limiting beliefs a lot of times create in our world. Sorry if y'all can't see that and it's a little bit too bright. So definitely going back to the Six of Cups, this is going to be that place that we have to strive for, that internal peace that we have, the serenity, going back to how you were as a child, like the freedom that you had when there was no restrictions, right? The freedom that you had when you were able to be your true self. Authenticity is what we're talking about. This is what's attracting this level of abundance. Ten of Pentacles is always talking about this lifestyle, the blueprint that your soul has for you to live in this 3D world, right? What is your highest vibration that you can operate on to attract those things in your external world that's beautiful, right? That we strive for, that we want to achieve, that creates comfort or creates a type of environment that continues to grow our energy. Happy New Year's to everybody coming into the chat. All right. Right after that, we got the Ace of Cups, and it's clarified by the Eight of Swords. So, two different opposing energies almost. Ace of Cups is coming through very strong. So, this is talking about this renewal that's happening. It's definitely coming from within once again, out of your emotional world, right? This is talking about that healing of our emotional body, connecting to this deep reservoir of energy or deep reservoir of information that we always have or can always be in tune with. Ace of Cup energy is also talking about that love, right? Love connections happening in 2020 for sure. Um, us just kind of going deeper into self love is what I'm definitely feeling here. Thumbs up. What's going on? I'm so ready for the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, definitely. And it's good that we have the Ace of Cups energy coming in with the Ten of Pentacles energy, right? Because this is talking about this certain level of abundance. And what's needed to kind of be taken away is the Eight of Swords, right? This is us breaking through with the Ace of Cups, right? If you've been in a place where you felt like things were constricted, where there was no way out, like the walls are almost closing in on you a little bit, creating this certain level of pressure. Um, when I was meditating earlier, I was kind of like picturing and it's crazy that we have the Ace of Cups here, but I was picturing kind of like being in this big, almost water tank, right? And almost, if you can imagine how, like in movies, sometimes they have this going on where they're stuck inside of this water tank and the water is filling up to the top, right? And so just picture yourself almost at the top of that level of water and it's filling up so high that it's no release, right? You're trying to get out of this place where the water is kind of filling up. This is the breakthrough that I feel is coming through because we're busting through this glass ceiling in 2020, right? Where there has been a almost surplus of information, surplus of experiences, surplus of energy that's coming to our lives, and it's almost no more room for it in our current circumstance, in our current consciousness. It's no more room for this information, for these experiences, no more room for all these different challenges, and we're kind of like full, right? We're at that place where we're like ready to bust into this new space, right? Where it's more room, is more expansive, you can stretch a little more, you can breathe a little more. This is what the Eight of Swords is talking about. But the Ace of Cups is talking about that breakthrough, right? Us kind of going into this new emotional space, this new mental space for the future, right? More expansive. And I feel like this is talking about the evolution of the collective for sure. Us evolving into this new being that we always talk about in the spiritual community, right? Tapping into that 5D energy or that 5D space and seeing things from that new consciousness. So ready to bust, definitely. All right, new cards. We got the Chariot with the High Priestess. Chariot energy does speak about movement, moving in this new direction, right? It does also talk about an integration of the conscious and the subconscious energy, our light and dark energy, our shadow and our light self, right? We're bringing those together. It could have been a little bit of a conflict that was happening all 2019 with us struggling with the integration of these energies. And whenever that happens, that creates a little bit of a slowdown in your energy with you moving forward or driving into this next place of expansion. A lot of times we have to take that pause with the Chariot card to learn how to integrate both of our sides, both of ourselves, that higher self and lower self, the dark and light nature, right? So, clarified by the High Priestess, this is talking about that intuition that we're definitely tapping into that intuitive place where all of those downloads flow, right? Creating this certain movement that we need in our life. Because without the intuition, we always move with the Seven of Cups energy, right? That confusion, the smokiness, right? Not understanding exactly where we are in life, not understanding exactly where we're headed in life. So the Ace of Cups comes through along with this Chariot card and the High Priestess energy, talking about it driving forward. Four of Cups, definitely. But this is what's going on with the Chariot and the High Priestess, this movement into this brand new energy, right? But we have to tap into our intuitive nature in order to kind of break through. And I like that right now the moon is in Pisces, talking about those intuitions and the breakthroughs out of the illusions and moving beyond the veil, or the veil being a little bit lighter or thinner for us to see through. Um, Star card with the Ace of Wands. Now, a lot of you have been getting the Ace of Wands energy in the readings that I've been doing for the zodiac signs. So definitely we're hitting the ground running in 2020 with this Ace of Wands energy, this fiery, passionate push that's coming in for us, right? Just to kind of reassure us and to give this energy back into us after the time of healing that we've been kind of feeling, right? Because the end of 2019, I don't know about y'all, but it's been definitely like a big healing that's been happening for me. Us tapping into a lot of energy that needed to be cleared out, right? A big major clearing, a lot of tower moments have been hitting the collective, a lot of like wake up calls or stark revelations have been coming through. So with the Ace of Wands going into 2020, this is kind of like that reset energy that we need. Resetting us. Hey, Happy New Year to everybody that's coming through. I was going for a minute, definitely. I wonder who was trying to serve me there. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands energy is talking about that strong drive that we have internally, though, right? And it does speak about that Kundalini energy, right? That Kundalini rising that comes through. Also speaking of that strong sexual energy, right? Creative energy for us to create and manifest, that's definitely coming through. So I feel like the clearing that we've kind of been experiencing, or us having the shattering of those illusions that we kind of dealt with, is bringing out about this kind of space that we need to move forward in. Because if you just hopped into the chariot, but you didn't know exactly where you were going, or you didn't have this connection with yourself that we talked about with the Six of Cups, the direction would be off a little bit. It would be out of balance a little bit. So the Ace of Wands comes through after we kind of tap into this intuition, this high priestess energy that we've been needing for this clearing, right? We've been needing to get in touch with our internal self. Ace of Wands energy with the star card. Definitely star energy popping up in 2020, you getting in touch with your star player, you taking that front of the stage approach, right? You shining. Like, we definitely had to shine in 2020, right? Because we've been going through so much healing, so much deep inner work, right? And this is kind of the outcome of all of that inner work, the star energy. Can y'all see that? I don't know if, right? That star energy, that healing energy, the energy that you tap into to share your light with the world, right? To water or heal the collective, heal humanity from a deep level of authenticity. I like that the star card is always somebody that's like naked, like the woman that's naked on the card, talking about that deep authenticity, the deep inner healing that you had to go to in order to share your gifts with the world, or share your healing abilities with those that are around you. All right. So I like how this is teaming up with the Ace of Wands, the energy we need to become that star player, the energy we need to project ourselves and to shine in this brand new year, right? After you guys have been doing all this hard work and experiencing all these challenging things in 2019, you're getting this boost of energy to step up, right? To take center stage, to be your true self, to be your authentic self. Taking off and shedding that old person, that lived with those limiting beliefs, those fears, those doubts, that negative energy, those lower vibrations, This is how we're stepping out in this star energy, this healing energy, this loving energy, right? And it's the time of Aquarius when we're jumping into January after we leave Capricorn season. So I'm loving this star energy, right? This is like that healing. That's all I keep hearing, that deep healing work that's about to really pop up in your external world. You can only heal the internal for so long before you start to see the results of it in your external world, right? So positive vibes for sure. That's the those are all the cards for the present moment. Let's go into some of this futuristic energy and see what's going on. Let's see who was talking over here. Naya, Imani, Leoness, Roar, Yasika, what's going on? Sorry if I'm reading y'all names like all the way wrong, but I'm tapped into this energy. All right, two cards. We do have the Page of Wands with the Nine of Wands energy. So Page of Wands is definitely talking about that new path, that new direction that you could feel yourself headed in the new year, these new projects, the new ideas, the new experiences that you're thinking about wanting to experience or live in 2020. This is that new type of spark that comes in. A lot of times I see the Page of Wands as the catalyst, right? This catalyst energy that comes to spark change or spark our drive or to spark us back into this place of creativity. This is like almost a reawakening that I'm feeling with this card. And the Nine of Wands here is talking about the wounded warrior, right? That wounded warrior energy, us having to live through all of these experiences, the trials, the challenges, the tests, right? Feeling overworked, overburdened, that energy of fighting too many battles, but still kind of having that energy to fight again, right? This is almost talking about that fight or flight energy too that I'm feeling, like how sometimes we respond to the things that happen in life with those reactions, like, oh snap, like, is it another fight? Is it another battle? Is it something else that I have to go handle? Is it something else that I have to face? This is kind of the energy of 2019, if you ask me. It was a lot of stuff that we had to kind of like face and battle, and a lot of hard pills to swallow. A lot of ego deaths happened in 2019, right? A lot of breakdown of certain belief systems that we held on to. So definitely congratulations to y'all if y'all made it through 2019, because 2019 was a test. Like, it was a karmic clearing also that was happening in 2019. So we had a lot to deal with, a lot of energy to face, a lot of things to kind of learn in 2019, even if it was only subconscious, right? So we're coming in 2020 with that same energy. Was a doozy. I'm glad. Great energy to have. It was rough. It was rough for me too. Um, so riding on the back of the Nine of Wands energy, we do have this Page of Wands energy, which is talking about that new energy that comes in after the battle, right? After we've been on the battleground for a long time, you need that second wind to take place in order to have a little bit more endurance for this new energy that's coming in. So this is what I'm definitely feeling with the Page of Wands energy. It's just this rejuvenation that's coming in, this renewal of energy that flows in after these battles have been fought and those lessons have been learned. All right, going into the next card, we have the Queen of Cups here with the Seven of Wands. Queen of Cups energy, where's all the water signs at? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We're definitely moving into Queen of Cups energy. This is definitely intact and in tune with that intuition, with that love energy, that love vibe. Let me get this a little bit closer. Yeah. Really being in tune with our self-love, being in touch with our emotional world is going to definitely be at the forefront of 2020. How are you using your emotional intelligence? How much control do you have over your emotions? How much balance have you done to work out your emotional world? How much healing have you done with your emotional body? Right? Queen of Cups energy. She is surrounded by her emotions, surrounded by the water, surrounded by all of the different things that the emotions speak of, the spirituality of it. But she sits on land, right? So she sits from a balance, a place of groundedness and power. So this is exactly what's needed moving into 2020. Clarified by the Seven of Wands energy. This is still talking about that battle. This is also talking about that defensive energy that we need when it comes down to protecting our emotional world, protecting your heart going into 2020, right? Being on guard when it comes down to those darker energies or lower vibrational people right, that come to try to like get through your armor when it comes down to your heart. We have to protect our heart space, right? Because this is where all of the energy flows. This is where our manifestations flow from, that heart space, that emotional world. So Seven of Wands is definitely speaking about the protection of that energy, right? Also, you guys having that higher ground and the higher perspective in order to keep you in a place of groundedness or a place of elevation over these darker forces, these limiting beliefs, right? These lower vibrations that we definitely have to evolve out of in order to live our best life. So I'm loving the two energy of these cards with the Queen of Cups and Seven of Wands energy. Protect that Queen of Cups that we all have within us, right? That feminine energy, that emotional energy, that loving energy, that nurturing energy, nurturing your inner child, right? Nurturing those that are in your family, nurturing yourself, being in love with yourself. All of this is needed in 2020. And the things that contradict that, Seven of Wands energy, on guard, on go, blocking out all of the hate, the negativity, right? Those low vibes. Let's see what the next cards are saying. We do have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Wands. So there has been a lot of waiting for 2020 energies, right? A lot of waiting for this change. I almost said the other day that it felt like I've been kind of in a waiting room or in purgatory or in limbo, right? If you've been feeling like you're in limbo in between two spaces, in between two different cycles, closing out one cycle and waiting for the next cycle to open up. This is the Seven of Pentacles energy, right? Impatiently waiting for this expansion, impatiently waiting for this new information, impatiently almost waiting for this new place that we're headed to. Three of Wands talking about expansion, talking about travel, right? Talking about a higher level of consciousness, talking about making room for these ships that are coming in, for these blessings and abundance that we are kind of wanting to receive and manifest into our world. But before this, especially at the end of 2019, we've been experiencing this Seven of Pentacles energy, the waiting for the fruits of our labor, waiting to give birth to this new cycle, right? Waiting to heal the past, waiting. 2020 is here though, and I'm glad that this is matched with the Three of Wands energy because this is talking about the expansion occurring, the ships coming into the dock, right? This is talking about going on to the plane and then about to be able to take off for you, right? You're no longer waiting inside of the airport for the people to call your plane, right? You're no longer like sitting there and drinking coffee and whatever you do at the airport before your plane comes. The Three of Wands is talking about boarding the plane, stepping on to this next place that's about to come. All right. New energy, all new energy. All right, we're wrapping it up right here with these last two cards. And we have the Five of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. This is perfect. Coming out of the Five of Pentacles energy, coming out of that lack mindset, the feeling left out in the cold, right? All those limiting belief systems that we've been kind of feeling that keep us in a place of poverty, whether that's financially or mentally or emotionally or spiritually. These Five of Pentacles have definitely been dealt with, I believe, in 2019, right? This is what we've been talking about. We're trying to kind of overcome coming into the new year. What we've been wrapping up all these last months of 2019, the Five of Pentacles energy, feeling lost, feeling forgotten, feeling lonely, right? Feeling depressed, feeling like nobody cares about us, feeling like this path is, a lonely path, or all of my friends that I used to know are not my friends anymore. All of my family is looking at me a little bit more differently now because I'm kind of taking off and I'm growing more into this newer person. So you do go through lack, you do go through loss before you get the abundance, right? You do go through the clearing, the karmic clearing before you get the karmic reward or the karmic retribution. Five of Pentacles was an energy that we definitely had to face in 2019. But coming into 2020, we have this Wheel of Fortune energy. The shift that's happening, right? I talked about this, I think, in my last live reading that I did back in October, I think it was, talking about this tectonic shift that's happening, that's moving. The plates are shifting, right, beneath us. As we're speaking, as we're sleeping, as we're living, this Wheel of Fortune is kind of shifting us into this brand new cycle, this brand new age of Aquarius, this brand new decade, 2020 and beyond, this brand new consciousness that we're evolving into, right? We're moving into this Wheel of Fortune energy, talking about destiny, purpose, your soul mission, your higher calling. What is that to you, right? After you've dealt with that energy of lack, where did I put that card? I think it's, yeah. After you've dealt with the energy of not being in tune with your higher calling, not being in tune with your purpose, not being in tune with your abundance, not being in tune with your soul family, right? With your soul mission. Now these things are kind of being revealed with this Wheel of Fortune energy, right? Your destiny, that path opening up, you becoming one with the calling, right? That you're connecting to. You becoming one with your higher self. I feel that a lot of people in 2020 are tapping into their higher self energy, right? A lot of times we get guidance from our higher self. A lot of times we get in tune with the information that our higher self is trying to share with us. But it does come a time when you start to integrate your higher self energy and you start to live from out of that higher self, right? Integrating it with your lower self. So I do feel like in 2020, a lot of you guys are kind of taking control or kind of coming into the seat of your soul is what they call it, where you're the captain of your ship, right? You are the one that's steering your destination or steering your ship towards its purpose. Wheel of Fortune energy, purpose, destiny. It's feeling good for 2020. I am going to pull one more card for you guys, just a fairy card, just to wrap this up, because we're like 38 minutes in, and I kind of want to all gas, no brakes. Exactly. It's coming in. Let's see what's going on with the fairy card for 2020 energies. This wanted to pop out. All right, we got the Princess of Autumn. It says, studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So this is the Princess of Autumn, the energy that we're kind of starting 2020 out with. If y'all can see that picture. So yeah, a lot of projects getting moving in 2020. A lot of businesses getting started. A lot of careers going into motion in 2020. Mic drop, definitely. we got a lot going on, y'all, in this new year for sure. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Definitely everybody that kind of showed up in the chat. Happy New Year to you guys. I am coming out with the January readings coming up here soon. So appreciate your love and support. Appreciate everybody always commenting and liking and doing your thing. I definitely want to see you guys going into your purpose, going into your mission, going into your calling. I know that I'm going to see y'all out here in the world in 2020 on IG. Y'all definitely go follow me on IG so I could see what y'all are doing in 2020. Definitely. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up right there. Happy New Year to y'all. Happy holidays. Definitely. I will see you guys in the next reading. I want to start doing more live readings again or more in 2020. So you will see a little bit more of my face moving into the new year. And much love and appreciation. I'm out.